From our drivers ahead of the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Max and Checo, I'm going to come to you first. They're having a little chit chat here. Can I interrupt, guys? Max, it wasn't quite the qualifying that you would have wanted yesterday, but the pace in the car has looked incredible all weekend. How are you approaching it today, and where do you feel is a realistic target?
Yeah, I mean, yesterday, of course, didn't really go to plan, but like you said, we have a quick race car, so I'm excited to try and find my way forward. I think it's going to be an interesting race. A lot of things always happen around here as well, because it's not an easy track. But yeah, looking forward to it.
And in terms of the issues that you experience, have the team been able to look into them all and resolve them entirely?
Yeah, I mean, of course, we'll still analyze it also after the weekend, but for now, it's all
Perfect. Can we have a few words in Dutch, please?
Ja, natuurlijk, kwalificatie was niet hoe het moest, maar snelheid het hele weekend is natuurlijk wel al goed geweest. Dus hopelijk ja, kunnen we weer zo ver mogelijk naar voren rijden in de wedstrijd.
Thank you so much. Checo, could we bring you in, please? Second career pole and second one here in Jeddah. What is it about this track that suits you so well?
Yeah, it's a track I enjoy generally. You know, last year went well in qualifying, not so well in the race. So I hope to change the story today. You know, hopefully we can finish off the job, because otherwise, I mean, yesterday is not that relevant. You know, we have to go out there today and make sure we finish what we did yesterday.
Absolutely. You've got Fernando lining up beside you on the front row. That run down to the first corner, is it going to be elbows out, or is this more of a case of playing it safe so that you don't pick up damage in the early laps?
I think it's important to keep the lead, no, in the beginning, but it's not crucial. It's a 50-lap race, so it's a very, very long race. So yeah, I will do my best to keep the lead on, but I'm also aware that this is a long race.
Few words in Spanish about how you're feeling for today, please.
Sí, bueno, ya con muchas ganas, ¿no?, de empezar la carrera, de terminar lo que hicimos ayer. Al final la calificación es un poco irrelevante, ¿no? Hoy lo tenemos que consolidar y hacer un buen resultado.
Thank you very much. Good luck today. Now we're going to pass down to Imi, who is with the Aston Martin drivers.
Thank you very much, Ariana. Now, Fernando, I'm actually going to start with you, because it must be a great feeling now starting on that front row. Describe it for us.
Yeah, obviously, yeah, it is a good feeling. Hello, everyone. And yeah, let's see what we can do from there. Obviously, it is important to score points with both cars, strong points, and keep helping Aston Martin to get better.
And talk to us about your confidence on this track, please.
I mean, it is good so far. The whole weekend has been quite easy for us. The car is enjoyable to drive, so we have fun out there, and obviously now it's race time, so we have to keep some margin into the walls. You know, there is no need to risk too much as we did yesterday, because it was qualifying, so let's see what we can do.
And a few words in Spanish. Thank you, Fernando.
Bueno, esperemos que sea una bonita carrera. Hemos tenido mucha confianza en el coche todo el fin de semana, así que ahora es momento de la carrera, no cometer ningún error, tener una buena estrategia y ojalá sea un buen resultado.
Muchas gracias. And Lance Stroll, quite the hero race last time out. What's your strategy going into this one?
Yeah, really looking forward to it. We're starting in a good position, you know, top 5, so it's a good opportunity, and yeah, a long race. It's very intense around here, a lot of adrenaline driving around here, so yeah, it's going to be fun.
What can you tell us about the car that you are really particularly enjoying? Looks like you're thriving out there.
Yeah, it's just so enjoyable to drive. The balance has been really great. I mean, all the way through qualifying yesterday, it was a real pleasure to drive, and yeah, I'm hoping for the same today.
Well, it's looking good. Thank
Thanks.
you, Lance. Good luck. And over to Ariane with Mercedes.
Lewis, we all know that yesterday wasn't the quali that you would have wanted, but we know that you were very good at reframing your mindset to come back stronger. How are you approaching today, both in terms of mentally and on track?
How you guys doing? Well, firstly, just it's a beautiful day. Looking forward to the race tonight. Yeah, just it's a new day. It's a new opportunity to improve, to do better, to be better, and so I'm focused on just being positive and having fun. Like, I love what I'm doing. I love racing, and this is. I mean, we're so privileged to do what we do. So I'm just going to try and enjoy today.
And in terms of the teams around you, we've got such a mix in that top 10. Who do you think your fight is with?
Everybody. I mean, not naturally going to try to progress forward. George did an amazing job yesterday, so he's got a bit of a different race ahead of him. But for me, it's trying to progress and gain as many points for the team. And yeah, I think it's around. It's the Aston that's in front of me. It's Ocon and a couple of guys, but I think Gasly and that who are around me. So yeah.
Okay, all to play for. Good luck today.
Thank you.
George, can we bring you in, please? You really maximised the potential of the car yesterday. Sees you starting in a podium position. What do you reckon your chances are for keeping that by the end?
Yeah, it's going to be an exciting race. I think our fight is with the Aston Martins and the Ferraris. I'm sure Max is going to be slicing his way through, but I think we just have to focus on ourselves and just try and drive as fast as possible and see what we can make of it.
And in terms of those Ferraris and Aston Martins, do you feel that you have the race pace to keep up with them during this, or will it be a bit of a challenge?
I think time will tell. It's going to be close. I think maybe 1 or 2 tenths between us might swing either way. Obviously, if the track's dropping off in temperature as we go into the night, things always change. Yeah. There's a lot of safety cars, virtual safety cars here, so we've got to be alive to a situation, but just excited to be racing here. And Jeddah is definitely one of my favourite tracks, and it's going to be a fun evening.
Yeah, we're in for a good one. Thank you so much.
Thank
Good
you.
luck, George.
Cheers.
All right, well, hi, Carlos. It's really fun to see you going to be positioned up near the front there. Is the car performing as you expected here on this track?
I think we have a good opportunity today. I think yesterday, obviously, I didn't have a good day. I didn't do a good lap, which puts us a bit on the back foot for today, but I think if I have a good race pace, which I believe I can have, I think we can have a good recovery and fight for that podium that I would love to end up.
How are you feeling about the setup of your car?
I think it's okay. I think we've done a good job preparing the car for today, the race. Maybe we could have prepared quali a bit better from my side, as I didn't have the best one, but yeah, I think for the race we're ready, and we're going to give it all to get on the podium.
All right, can you talk to us in Spanish, please?
Sí, ayer la verdad que fue un día bastante malo para mí, no pude hacer una vuelta buena en quali, y hoy tocará pagar el precio saliendo cuartos en vez de segundos o terceros, que yo creo que era posible, pero yo creo que con un buen ritmo de carrera intentaremos remontar y ir hacia adelante.
Okay, muchas gracias. Hi there, Charles. I mean, that was a brilliant qualifying. It's just a shame about the penalty of your position. How are you going to recover from that?
Yeah, yesterday was a really good lap in qualifying that allowed me to be P2, but unfortunately with the penalty I'll be starting a little bit further back in P12, but everything is possible. I think what's most important is to stay out of trouble in the first lap, which is a tricky one on this track, and after that hopefully use the pace of the car to come back in the front.
Can you give us any insight into the strategy of Ferrari here? Are you going to do some kind of split strategy between you and Carlos?
I cannot give you any insight for the strategy, but yeah, let's see. I mean, I think everybody's. I think the strategy is relatively simple here, but everybody has different tires, so it will be interesting to see what tires performs best, and hopefully we make the right choice in order to come back in the front.
All right, thank you, Charles. And some words in French, please.
Oui, bon, mais on part P12 après la pénalité de 10 places pour aujourd'hui, donc ça va pas être une course facile. Je pense que le plus important, c'est de rester en dehors des problèmes et des accidents après le premier tour, et après utiliser la performance de la voiture, qui je pense est bonne en course, pour revenir aux avant-postes le plus rapidement possible.
Okay, merci beaucoup. And now over to Ariana with Alfa Romeo.
Joe, it's a shame that you weren't able to make it into Q3. Very tight field, but it was a good showing nonetheless. How have you felt in the car this weekend?
Yeah, I mean, I think we did a good job as a team consider Friday, and good job for all the guys back in the factory as well. Stay late in the simulator, and yeah, really, obviously a bit frustrating missing out Q3, but still a good starting position, P11 today, so we're aiming for the points.
Lots of potential, and this is always an eventful race. Do you think that getting into the points is a realistic target and more than possible?
Yeah, I mean, nothing is impossible in this track here. Looking at, you know, in the past years with the safety car, also with the pit window. So there's a lot to play for what's coming tonight in the race. So hopefully that we can able to take the opportunities there and open us the chance to be fighting for top 10.
Fingers crossed. Could we have a few words in Mandarin about how you're feeling about today?
Yeah. 今天首先的话，对我来说，昨天排位赛整体的表现还是觉得不错的，然后让我今天有一个比较好的发车顺位吧，然后把起步和发车做好了以后，比赛的话肯定是很漫长的，也会是有很多的情况发生的。那么我希望自己可以把握好机会。
Thank you very much. And Valtteri, let's bring you in here. Slightly more difficult qualifying than Zhou, but still a good showing from the team. How are you feeling today going into it as a team and individually?
I'm feeling good. I think actually, if we look, the gap to Q3 was same as what we had in Bahrain, and we got points there. So always thinking optimistically and aiming for points, and with both cars. And this young man here had a good quali, so we're already really close there. So I'm sure we can do something.
Love the teamwork between you two. In terms of the mid-pack, it's super tight, and we already have a few drivers that are out of position. Where do you think your battle will be because of that?
Everywhere. Everywhere. I think it's one of the races that, if you look at the past 2 years, there's been quite a few DNFs, safety car, both races we've had here. So there is going to be opportunities, and yeah, hopefully we can take advantage of those and try and keep it clean.
Can't wait to see it. Could we have some words in Finnish, please?
Kaikki valmiina kisaa, ja vaikka nyt on 14 lähtöruutu, niin mä uskon, että kyllä me pystytään varmasti pisteestä taistelemaan. Että sama ero oli Q3 mitä Bahrainissa, niin sen perusteella uskon, että kaikki on mahdollista. Niin koitetaan ottaa hyöty kaikesta tilanteesta ja actionista, ja jos sattuu ja tapahtuu, niin koitetaan pitää oma tila puhtaana ja nähdä se ruutulippu, niin sitä kautta toivottavasti tulee pisteitä.
Thank you very much.
Kiitos.
Hi guys, so we're here with Alpine and Esteban. How are you feeling about your starting position? I mean, it looked like a pretty solid qualifying to us.
Yeah, I feel good. Thank you very much. I think it's been a great day yesterday. We've done a good job in qualifying, and we're going to start on the third row. So that's definitely satisfying after Bahrain, and moving up forward as well compared to Bahrain. With more pace with the car. So we'll see what we get today, but ready to give it a good fight.
How do you think you can protect your position out there and get in the points?
Yeah, that's going to be the aim, to have a good result with both cars, start our season properly on our side, and hopefully, maximize a good haul of points coming out of here.
Okay, and have you got some words for us in French, please?
Bien sûr, non, je pense que ça a été une très bonne qualif, deux bonnes journées en général ici ce week-end. On était rapide en qualif comparé à Bahreïn, donc c'est de bon augure, bien sûr pour la suite et pour aujourd'hui. Donc on espère avoir un bon départ, faire de bons pit stops et ramener beaucoup de points pour l'équipe aujourd'hui.
Okay, merci beaucoup.
Merci.
And Pierre, hi, nice to see you. Okay, so how do you think that your car on that grid position can confirm that position in the final of the race here? You're in P9.
Yeah, well, we'll try to move up the order. We're starting in a much better position than in Bahrain, and yeah, I think our race pace looked pretty strong on Friday. So yeah, very excited for the race, to battle it out with the guys in front of us, and hopefully get some important points for the team.
Well, in Bahrain, you climbed from way further back, didn't you? So you proved you can do it. How exactly are you going to fight your way through this time?
I think it's even easier to overtake on this track than in Bahrain. So no, I expect quite an eventful race, especially with the sort of pack of cars we got around us, with the Mercedes ahead of us, and no, we'll try to catch that train. And yeah, I must say I can't wait to get started.
Okay, en français, s'il vous plaît.
Ouais, on part dans une bien meilleure position qu'à Bahreïn. La qualif s'est un peu mieux passée et voilà, on part dans le top 10. Je pense que ça va être une course vraiment excitante avec beaucoup de dépassements. On va essayer d'accrocher les Mercedes, on va tout donner et j'espère qu'on va pouvoir aller chercher beaucoup de points cet après-midi.
Okay, merci beaucoup.
Merci.
Good luck. Over to Ariana.
Alex, you struggled slightly yesterday with the tyres, but how are you feeling going into today? How's the car feeling?
Well, obviously a bit tricky yesterday, but we have a good car. We have a good race car. We've been quick all weekend, so we just need to try and get back in core positions that where we should have been yesterday.
It's a super tight field here. All of the drivers have been commenting on it that I've spoken to so far, but there are often unexpected turns and shake-ups. Do you think that the car has the potential to capitalise on them and get yourself back up the order?
Yeah, strategy-wise, it's actually, I think, pretty obvious. There's kind of two strategies, and that's going to be everyone. But we've seen in years here the carnage, lap ones, a lot of red flags. I think we can do a good job there and see if we can, keep our noses clean and then get some good starts. And yeah, I guess hoping for a little bit of action.
We are too. Thank you so much. Good luck. Logan, let's bring you in now. Frustrating one for you yesterday, but today's a new day. It's all to play for. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. I mean, it was a tough day yesterday, considering the pace we had to not get anything from qualifying. But I think, to be honest, there's a lot more positives than negatives. You know, we have to look on the bright side, and we have a fast car going to today. We feel good in terms of tire management, so we just need to hope for an action-filled race and try and make some moves.
You've both just commented on the pace that the car has. This is only your second Formula One race weekend, so how are you finding it as a whole, adjusting to things?
Yeah, everything's been going relatively smoothly so far. I think just generally it's trying to iron out these small mistakes that I've made in the first couple of rounds. You know, I've given myself a lot more work to do today by, you know, not maximizing what we had in qualifying. But to be honest, I feel like I'm getting more and more comfortable, and everything's becoming more and more natural.
Love to hear that. Thank you so much and good luck.
Thank you.
Okay, so Nick, it's not ideal to be starting down the back of the grid. How are you going to be attacking this?
No, we would have certainly preferred to start further up the grid, but we'll hope that there is a bit of action in front of us and that we can capitalize on some mistakes from people in front and then have a good race and move up the order.
And do you believe that the car has got more potential than it's been showing in qualifying?
I don't really know. We obviously did a handful of long runs in practice, and it's quite hard to get a fair read on it. I think everyone is very close, especially in the midfield, so we'll find out in the race how competitive we are.
All right, thank you and good luck.
Thank you.
And Yuki, so how do you, a very nice reception there. How do you intend to climb positions for points in this race, starting in P16?
Yeah, I think starting at P16 is not ideal, but still there's a chance to score. Especially here, anything can happen. If we see the last 2 years, you know, lots of yellow flags, red flags. So yeah, I think I'm just still looking optimistic and see how it goes. Yeah.
Have you got any main concerns that you can share with us about this race today?
Sorry?
Have you got any main concerns or troubles that you can share with us about this race?
No, I think we're pretty good at the reliability. You just be careful for first laps because it's been a tight sections, first sector, so a little bit have to be careful of that. But other than that, it's really high speed track, so you know need a really good concentration. But yeah, it's still lots of supporters here, and you know I saw a couple of Japanese flags, so hopefully I can end up a good race. Yeah.
Sure you will, and we're looking forward to it. Can we have some words in Japanese, please?
応援しに来てくれた人たちありがとうございます。すでに日本の国旗とかたくさん見られますけど、皆さんの前でいいレースができて、最高では、ポイントで終われたなというふうに思います。応援よろしくお願いします。
Thank you so much, arigato, and over to Ariana.
Kevin, a few issues with the car yesterday, but what is the feeling going into the race today?
Yeah, well, I think we hopefully have solved some of the issues, and I think the car seemed like it had good pace in qualifying yesterday. So same conditions today in the race, so should be competitive. We'll do our best.
Absolutely. And how do you feel that you shape up compared to those around you, your closest competitors on the starting grid?
Well, as we've seen this year, it's super tight. So everyone's very level in sort of in the midfield. So I think there's a lot to play for. I think we could, with a good race, we could score some points. So that's the aim.
Fingers crossed. Thank you very much. Nico, let's bring you in. Unfortunately, Q3 wasn't quite there, but you do move up to P10 for the race start. You've looked quick this weekend, though. Are you expecting that to also translate into the race pace today?
Well, we're about to find out, but you know, I'm optimistic and relatively confident that we'll have a strong, good race. I think we've obviously learned a lot from Bahrain race and from Friday. And feel good and ready to go.
And how confident are you feeling that you can stay in those points?
Again, we will see, but you know, with the support here of the local people, and if they will push us on, we'll probably make it.
There we go. Then the crowd better get cheering for you guys. Thank you so much. Good luck today, Nico.
Oscar, that was really an incredible job yesterday. Can you even prove that the car is better than it seemed out here?
We'll see how we go tonight, I guess. Yesterday was obviously a good day, much better than Bahrain for myself, so try and see what we can do tonight.
You've got to hold off the rest of the pack, haven't you? Who have you got your eye on that you're feeling maybe slightly threatened by? We want to see you up there in the top 10.
I mean, I'll try and keep as many people behind me as I can. If there's any spots in front, I'll try and make them up as well. But yeah, I think we've got quite different strengths and weaknesses to a lot of cars around us. So we'll try and keep as many behind as we can and try and score some points.
All right, well, good luck to you. And Lando, not the easiest start then, but I'm sure you've got it in you. What is your approach to kind of slice through the pack here?
What is it? Go forwards. I can't really go backwards. So yeah, just have a fun race. Plenty of things to try with strategy at the same time. So I need to overtake many cars. I would say we have the pace. The car was good yesterday. Oscar showed that. So the plan is to go forward. Simple as that.
And what do you say your main strengths are on a track like this in a car like yours?
It's tough. I think where our strengths and weaknesses are comparing to other cars are quite different. So we have to try and use that as an advantage today. But I don't know if it's going to be a good thing or a bad thing. So honestly, we have to wait and see if it's going to be easy to overtake or difficult. Yeah, we'll see as we go.
All right, we'll see as we go. Good luck to you, Lando.
Cheers.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.